To believe when you look back at these wonderful old TV series and you look behind the scenes and think, wow, did that truly go on? Well, it did, because sadly we lost a major star of a much loved 1950s US TV series. That's right, Superman. That starred George Reeves. Now, his sidekick in the show, played by Phyllis Coates, the beautiful Lois Lane, has just recently passed away at the age of 96. But as Mickey Rooney, the Hollywood legend, told me, there was a bigger, darker story behind that particular series. As ever, let me explain. Hi, good morning. Neil Sean here. Nice to see you. Not donning the tights, haven't got the cape on, but I did like Superman. I think it's a generational thing, isn't it? A lot of people younger remember Dean Cain. Yes, remember that one. Yes, with Terry Hatcher. And then, of course, we had the beautiful Christopher Reeve on those big screen movies. I was very impressed with those effects, were you not? But it all started way back in the 1950s with the brilliant George Reeves starring as Superman. It quickly took off on NBC to be a mega smash show. I mean, an incredibly powerful show. What's interesting here, though, is that, the story behind the scene was even more complex, because according to Mickey Rooney, the problem was, as you know, George Reeves either killed himself or it was an accidental death, one or the other. In the darker side of Hollywood, people never truly believed or knew. Mickey told me the bigger problem was this. You see, George Reeves was having a secret affair with the wife of Benny Thau. Now, Benny Thau was the head of talent at MGM Studios, had been there really since the 1930s, and was an all-powerful man. You could not cross him, If you did, you were literally out. Now, the bottom line was that Benny Thau was no saint himself, but being a Catholic, did not want to get divorced from his wife, and both turned a blind eye to both infidelities. But according to Mickey, this was a stage too far, because you see, there was Superman, George Reeves, squiring his wife around town to places like the Macumbo and the Coconut Grove, and publicity was building. Now, as the series got bigger and bigger, obviously George Reeves wanted to move into a different world. He didn't necessarily just want to be labelled Superman. But very mysteriously, apparently, after calling off the affair, calling it back on and calling it off, he mysteriously somehow either shot himself or mysteriously took an overdose or died. The rumour mill, according to Mickey around town, was that was an associate of Benny Thau. He wanted him out of the way simply because it was making a bit of a stain on his career. As ever, we have to say allegedly. It's interesting, isn't it? Because when you look at it, the beautiful lady who played Lois Lane managed to live on till 96 and enjoyed something of a stellar career herself, being part of that particular show. One thing she was never keen to speak about, though, was the secrets behind Superman. It's hard to imagine just how big that show was. There were sort of spin-off toys, wallpaper, even bedding way back when, all collectible items now. People believe there's a darker, untold story hiding behind that flying cape. And as ever, Mickey Rooney was ready to spill the beans. Neil Sean in the very heart of London.